This is a Bars and Wilson Sports Show in association with IQ Boxing and Safer Training Solution. I'm Jermaine. Joined alongside me, we got women's female boxer Rachel Ball. Thank you for taking the time to join me today.
No problem.
So Rachel, I've done a bit of research about you on you, and you're a three-time kickboxer world champion. I want to ask you, what made you cross over to boxing?
There wasn't really much left for me to do in the sport, to be honest. I'd done all what I could really achieve. In terms of, like professional kickboxing, there's not that many women, like even less so than pro boxing. So it wasn't worth my time going into it anymore. And it was just progression really for me.
Okay. So when did you start kickboxing? What age did you start kickboxing, was it?
Kickboxing I started age 7, but I was doing karate when I was kickboxing when I was age 17 and karate when I was age 7. So it's always been in me really to punch and kick people basically.
Okay, brilliant. Another question I want to ask you is, who are your boxing inspirations?
For me, I like different aspects of people in the boxing style. Like I think Tyson Fury is incredibly brilliant at his movement, considering he's a heavyweight. I like the fact that Chantal Cameron can absolutely bang. She's incredible. So there's lots of aspects that I take from different boxers rather than just like one specific person, really.
Yeah, that's brilliant to hear. I want to talk about your fight this Friday, massive fight. So you're taking on Shannon Courtenay. She's 5-0 this Friday. Matchroom's Fight Camp week 3 live on Sky Sports. How big opportunity is this for you in terms of the platform and fighting on the stage?
It's massive for me. I still work full time. I've worked my way through going fighting away from home and things like that. I've had to do things the hard way because I've had to fund myself during doing boxing really. Haven't had massive backing or a massive platform, so I've had to do it the hard way. And now that I actually get a chance to be on such an incredible platform, it's amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible. Obviously, for your opportunity, I've spoke to numerous boxers who haven't had the opportunity to fight on big occasions like this, who had to do it the hard way, had to do a part-time job to pretty much propel their careers. So this is a big opportunity for you. I wanna ask you, what's it like? Obviously, fight camp. Obviously, Eddie Hearn's put this show on. It's been going on for that. It's now the 3rd week running. You had some great shows already. What's it like? Just the atmosphere around build up for the fight.
There's an atmosphere of excitement. People are just trying to keep themselves busy as much as possible. People are playing like cricket and football and things like that. But it's a brilliant setup here. It's brilliant. You've got your 2 gyms, so 2 training sessions a day. You've got the media room, and they've really gone to town on it. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it looks it. I mean, I've seen videos and pictures and stuff like that. It's incredible job what Eddie Hearn and Matchroom and everyone has done, Sky Sports included. What done? It's exciting. I mean, to do this with a time where we can't have fans in stadiums and stuff like that, to put on a show like this on Sky Sports for the last couple of weeks now, it's just been amazing. And then it's kind of got everyone excited for when we can have fans back into the stadiums.
Definitely, and it's good that I think it's important for people that the world hasn't stopped during lockdown. We needed something, in terms of morale and to get sport back. So it's brilliant what they're doing for boxing. Really, it's great. It's great for the fans. It's great for the fighters. We've all got to get back in the ring at some point.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. I want to ask you, obviously, you stated in a previous article that you're confident you can give Shannon Courtenay her first defeat of her career. How big is the belief in your camp that you can go on and win this fight?
I've had the best camp I could have ever have had, and that sounds really bizarre. I'm not just saying it and blagging my way through interview that I have had the best camp ever, even though it's been through lockdown and things like that. So I am feeling confident because I'm in the best shape of my life, and a lot of people also do believe in me as well. You know, even very well-known boxing people are going, oh, actually, that Rachel Ball, she's going to give a good fight on Friday. So yeah, I'm feeling positive.
Brilliant. So obviously last week we had the fantastic main event between Terry Harper and Natasha Jonas. What did you make of last week's fight?
I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. I think Tasha blew everyone out of the water with her performance. I think a lot of people doubted her. She was too old. She was past it. Blah blah blah. But you know, for me, she was absolutely incredible. Obviously, Terry was as well. But for me, Tasha really shone out, and personally, I thought she dominated the fight a little bit more.
Yeah, I really enjoyed last week's fight main event. I loved it. For me, I thought Natasha had just done enough to maybe win the fight when she landed a few good shots and actually rocked Terry a little bit. I think it was maybe the 8th round, and I thought she probably done enough just to nick it. But in a way, you can't really say you can't really argue with the draw as well because it was a great fight, and I would love to see that rematch if it does materialize.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. It'll be absolutely phenomenal, definitely.
A question I want to ask you at the moment is how exciting is it at the moment to be involved in women's boxing? Because you've got lots of champions like Katie Taylor, Terry Harper herself. You got fighters coming up like Savannah Marshall. You just mentioned earlier Chantal Cameron. All these great fighters. How brilliant is it to be in this generation of fighters at the moment?
It's amazing. You know, people like Jane Cow, she paved the way for us. And it's our job really to take it forward and keep pushing. It's a brilliant time. I feel like it's kind of the turning point for women's boxing in terms of getting us on the biggest platforms, really. So it's really, really exciting time to be a part of boxing. That's for sure. It goes without shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, is there a particular fight you enjoy watching, like females, apart from obviously you mentioned Chantal? Any other fighters you enjoy watching?
I try and watch as much women's boxing as possible, to be honest. You know, if you're going to be a women's pro fighter, I believe we need to support one another. So I do try to watch as much women's boxing as possible. And, you know, there's quite a lot around now, so it's brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, we just seem to have lost Rachel for a second. Hopefully we get her back. Spare me 1 second. Here we are.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened there.
No, that's fine, Rachel. That's fine. I forgot what we were talking about. Yeah, we were talking a little bit, obviously, how exciting it is to be in women's boxing. You said you tend to watch a lot of fights. Will you be tuning in to? Will you be tuning in to the fight week 4 for Katie Taylor versus Persoon?
Yeah, it's got to be watched, hasn't it? You know, I can't wait to see the rematch. To be honest, I haven't watched the fight for quite a long time, so I can't really comment on the last fight. But I'm certainly looking forward to next week.
Yeah, it's going to be another fantastic night. You've got another stacked build with obviously Dillian White versus Povetkin as well, the main event. So it's exciting times. Eddie Hearn's put on a fantastic show yet again, and it's this great feeling, especially being away from boxing for so long in terms of having lockdown and not being able to enjoy these sort of moments. He's put on a fantastic show, and he should be proud of. I want to ask you, any final message before we go for your fans who'll be tuning in to watch you fight on Sky Sports on Friday?
Oh, you know what? The amount of messages and support I've had off people has been absolutely overwhelming. Absolutely overwhelming. Even like the other boxers, female boxers in the UK as well, have been messaging me. Even the ones from Australia, you know, are all rooting for me. And you know, all the people from Warsaw putting loads of bets on. Now the betting odds have changed. You know, the support has been unreal, and I wouldn't be where I am today without my fans, because they're the ones who bought the tickets to my smaller hall fight shows. So I'm just incredibly grateful. Like I can't even like say in words how grateful I am to everyone, and I hope that everyone enjoys the show on Friday.
Yeah, I'm sure they will, and I'm sure they'll be rooting for you. I'm sure you'll get their job done. Any shout outs for any sponsors or anything like that before we go?
Yes. Now let me check on my t-shirt because I don't want to miss one or upset them. Okay, so I want to say thank you to Blue Chili Design Print, Access CBD, Box Girl, Arlo and Drew, Loving Cause, and Excel Print Limited.
Brilliant, brilliant. So Rachel, thanks for taking time.
No worries.
Rachel Ball. We got Friday night. Don't miss Shannon Courtenay versus Rachel Ball fight. Friday night, 14th of August, Sky Sports. Tune in. It's going to be a cracking event. Thank you for your time, and good luck. Good luck for the fight.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye now.